Yo, what is up guys, this is boy Brox, and today I'm going to be going over everything that I got at the flea market and Goodwill from this weekend. As you can see, we got a wide variety here and we got some pretty good things, so let's go ahead and hop right into it. Alright guys, to start, these 5 games right here I paid $20 for. We have Fallout 3 Greatest Hits. Nothing too crazy, but we got that along with COD 4 Modern Warfare. I actually don't have any PS3 Greatest Hits games. The red cases are interesting, I guess. I don't really know why they did it exactly, but good to pick some of those up. I don't really have any PS3 games, and I don't even have a PS3, so I need to get on that PS3. If y'all saw last video, the PS3 that I got didn't work, sadly, but that's why I'm still looking for hopefully a backwards compatible one for the future. So I got to get my collection up a little bit before I get the system so I can play some stuff. And then also another PS3 game right here, Enslaved Odyssey of the West. This game actually has a little bit of value. I'm not really sure exactly what it is, but I want to say like 10 to 15 in that area, which is more than I thought. I just kind of thought it was an interesting looking game, so I picked it up. But interesting to know it has a little bit of value. We have Ready to Rumble Boxing on the N64, maybe. Okay, we finally got a focus. You can see it right there, but the inside of it kind of looked a little dirty, not gonna lie, but I think getting a little Q-tip and some alcohol, cleaning it up, it'll work fine. But also, for this last game right here, you're probably wondering, why did I get Julian Michaels Fitness Ultimatum 2010? And also, why is this on it? But I'll go ahead and answer your question right here with opening it up and showing you the Wii Sports that was on the inside. And now that I think about it, there was one other thing that I forgot to show y'all in this little lot. And that is, if we open up the Fallout 3, there is a Monopoly for PS2 in it. Nothing crazy, but it's here. It's, another thing that I got thrown in, or I guess it was already in there. I don't even think I really realized that this was in there when I got it. So it was a good little throw in, little extra. But then moving into this little stack right here. So I ended up getting these 6 games for $30. And if you can see from the, variety of games we have right here, this is a pretty good deal. Starting off with one of the best games of all time, Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii. It is Nintendo Selects, which, crazy enough, I don't have the Nintendo Selects version. I do have, the original one. But I like getting variants, so I probably am going to keep this. Another interesting one was Sonic Colors. I honestly have never played this game. Don't even know if I will, but it does hold some pretty good value, I'm pretty sure. I hear a lot of people say, good things about it. So maybe I will play it, but honestly, I'm going to tell y'all the amount of games I've played that are Sonic related. Maybe one, and it's probably Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games at some point on the Wii. Not going to lie. So, not the biggest Sonic fan here, but maybe I'll give it a try, and we'll see if I can, hop on the Sonic train. But here are the 2 main things that I really wanted out of this lot. We have Kirby's Epic Yarn on the Wii, which I've heard really good things about. I know, not gonna lie, the kind of games like, Yarn or whatever, and then Yoshi's Woolly World, they kind of just, I don't know, they throw me off in a way where I really aren't too interested in them. But this one does look good, and I've heard good things about it too. So, Kirby's Epic Yarn, good pickup there. And then also picking up the game that just got remastered on the Switch, Kirby's Return to Dreamland. I've heard good things about this. I've also heard that the Switch remaster is kind of weird maybe, or like the graphics are weird, I don't know. So maybe playing it on the Wii and getting that true original, experience will be good. So glad I picked this one up. I think now that I have this, the Epic Yarn, and I think I have the 25th collection, I'm getting a pretty good amount of Kirby games on the Wii. I don't know if there's any other I'm missing. I mean, I'm assuming there is. But, I'm glad I'm building that part of the collection up. Another interesting one you're probably wondering why I got was Batman Arkham Origins. And actually, this was a game that I got pretty much to throw in and resell. I sold this game one time before, and I feel like I sold it for like $20-something. I don't know if it went up, down, or whatever, but I know that it probably is worth selling. I kind of try to sell things that are over $10, so I'm going to sell them. Anything under that I pretty much take to, game stores to trade in. So I think this will, be able to get me a little bit of my money back. So that's pretty much the main reason why I got that one. And then one of the games that I've been looking for a really long time, which is ironic because I don't have a PS Vita, but Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified. So I want to get all of the Call of Duty games. And this was a, odd release, so I had to pick it up. I think it does not have the manual on the inside, which I'm assuming it came with a manual. I guess I don't know for sure. Switch cases have the spot for the manual and don't have manuals, so it really makes you wonder. But the cartridge is there, and I got this in that whole lot right there for $30. So no complaining. I was really hyped about all these, not gonna lie. Just because, you know, good Wii games, Batman game to, you know, hopefully get some money back, and then a PS Vita game. My first PS Vita game that I've ever owned, you know, had myself. I've never had a PS Vita, but I've heard good things about it, and it is one of the consoles that I want to pick up soon. But continuing over, we have these two games right here, We Play and Modern Warfare. I got both of these for $5 total. This game right here, disc only, probably a little scratched up, but if it does work, I think it has a little bit of value to it. This is definitely one I'm going to try and sell because, you know, this is, in my opinion, the worst Call of Duty game of all time, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So let's put that to the side because you're trash, but you can get me some money. And then We Play right here. You're probably wondering, why did I get We Play? You probably already have it. Not really a crazy valuable game. Well, it's crazy because when you open it up, boom, Wii Sports again. I don't know why, but my luck of just opening up random, you know, Wii cases and finding Wii Sports is kind of off the charts right now. We already have 2 this video. Spoilers, this is my last Wii Sports of this video. But it's just crazy that in one weekend, I think it was on the same day, I found 2 Wii Sports in non-Wii Sports cases, or I don't know how to describe it, but it's just, you know, wild to pick it up. And then also, I can probably find this game loose and put it with a case and, you know, find it a new home too. So that's exciting to get. And we're going to take a break from the games real quick over here, and we're going to hop into these plushes. I got this Vaporeon plush, this really interesting looking Pikachu plush, and this huge Squirtle plush for $1.50. They're 50 cents a piece. This is the one that I was most excited about just because, you know, I like the evolutions. Vaporeon's cool, decent size, feels good. This one I was most interested about because the tag, if you can see it, it really doesn't tell me much. It's ripped off. The plush looks old to me. I don't really know the origins of it. I tried looking it up and I couldn't find anything. But I thought it looked, you know, it's different than most Pikachu plushes. So I went in and picked it up just because for 50 cents, I could not leave it at the Goodwill. And then this huge Squirtle plush, it does have the tag on it, so it's new. But it's obviously a little dirty in some places, you know, how Goodwill goes. But it is pretty big, and I'll probably throw it, I don't know, somewhere on a desk or some corner or something, just for, you know, to look good. So that's why I picked those up. And then over here, I picked up these plug-and-play things. So I got these at the flea market for $1 a piece. There's 7 of them, so I paid $7. So that's really good if they work. I don't know if they work. He said he couldn't guarantee me that they worked. So this is a little bit of a gamble, but for $7, if one works, you know, it makes our money back and we pretty much break even. So I'm fine with taking that risk. We have the SpongeBob one up there, which I have seen before, and I'm going to go ahead and throw up the prices for these. I think I've been throwing up prices before this, but I'm going to go ahead and, you know, throw these up too. The SpongeBob one is pretty good from what I remember. We have this Namco one over here, which I think is pretty decent. Actually, I think all of them are pretty decent, probably around the 10 to 20, maybe a little more dollar range. So for $1 a piece, you know, like I said, I couldn't really pass up on them. We have this SpongeBob and I think Timmy Turner on the back. Pretty interesting one. We have this Sega Genesis. This one I might keep just because it looks, you know, interesting, cool. Like a mini Sega Genesis. I think this one actually does power on, so that's promising for that one. They're all gonna need a little bit of cleaning up, but we can do that because we have supplies for it. We also have this Batman plug and play right here, and then this Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine plug and play. Now I might have a friend that wants this, or I might keep it myself. I don't know, depends if it works, depends what's on it. You know, was a big Scooby-Doo fan back in the day. Some of the Scooby-Doo games are good too, so maybe this will have some interesting games on it. And then one other thing that was in this was this Tiger handheld for Jeopardy. And it has the question and answer books on it, which is, you know, interesting in the, you know, that area of whatever. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about it, but I mean, I think you can get a little bit of money for it, and they're just cool. I would have preferred something other than Jeopardy, but you can't pick and choose when you go to the flea market. And then for the last things that we did pick up, I got this little guy at the Goodwill bins. I think it's a little McDonald's toy. If we're gonna focus, there we go. You can kind of see it now. Nothing too crazy, just a little McDonald's toy. But that was cool. And then also in the Goodwill bins, I picked up this PS2 Star Wars Episode 3. And you're probably like, wow, not really a crazy good game, valuable game, who knows. But you open this thing up, and we have NCAA Football 13. Now, if it was 14, I would have gone insane. But it's 13, which still has a decent amount of value. I think I could probably get $30 maybe for this, which, you know, that is if it works. But I'm pretty sure the disc is in pretty good condition. And then also I found this, which I don't really know what it is, but it has Pokemon on it, so I had to pick it up. Some like demo disc, game disc for some kids thing. I don't really know. It's pretty old. So, you know, I had to pick that up. And then to end it off, we have Mario Kart Wii. But the depressing part is if you open it up, there's no game. But it's in really good condition. I could not leave it at the Goodwill, so I asked them and I bought it for 25 cents. Call me crazy, but if I get a Mario Kart Wii disc and I can put it with this and sell it, I think it's worth it. And it's in too good condition to pass up. But with that being said, it was a pretty good weekend, and I'm ready to find some more stuff in the future. And when summer gets here, the finds are going to be crazy. I can just sense it. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment on what y'all's favorite thing I got here was. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.